needs to fix that up. Yeah, it needs work, but man, it can be fixed. It's a pretty house. Not much of a front yard there. Somebody consumes your front yard with the road. That'd be my only problem with that. No, these houses are so old. They used to have buggies running. Look at that old house. Why don't they fix them? Those are neat old houses. Harper's Ferry, finally, I found it. Harper's Ferry, something. Alright, there's stop. Post office, Harper's Ferry. Finally found it. Sort of neat. Neat little town. The houses are pretty good. It's just weird how there's some of them just aren't. Zachary Taylor Street. I bet Zachary used to live there. That's pretty old school. Is that even, no, it's not even in use anymore. They probably combined with Charlestown. Sort of a shame. Neat old school. There's the church. Parking, wasn't planning on. Another building that's not really maintained. Considering how expensive this stuff should be, maybe it's not that expensive. I'm surprised to have so many things that are not maintained. These are really old houses, actually. Some of these. There's the park. Thank you. Where the old ferry used to pick you up. You go down to the end, and Harper's Ferry was right here. Interesting place to park. You just stop in the middle of the road. Cool. So this is the old Harper's Ferry part. It's sort of neat. Look how skinny that building is. Interesting. Harper's Ferry National Historical Park. That's sort of cool. Neat. There's definitely some old buildings here. It says an arrow. I guess he's turning. Sort of cool. Parking. This looks like a walkway. I think that if I was to go up that one, somebody'd get mad. No parking, no parking, oh, no parking. One night in October 1859, blah blah blah. White Hall Tavern. Sort of neat. Neat little place. Swiss Miss dining room. I bet this is a nice place in the summer. I bet it's packed though. Scoops. A lot of ice cream places. Bet they ain't selling much ice cream now. What are you doing, dude? You're aiming at me. What are you doing, dinkwad? Dude, you just hit the pole. What are you doing? You just backed into a telephone pole. Really? What a moron. Relax. Dang. You don't have to be so hyper. I just caught you on backing into a telephone pole, idiot. What a moron. Relax. All you gotta do is relax. No big freaking deal, you know? Oh, man. That's it. Well, that's about all she wrote. Now I gotta do Yui. It's sort of neat. It's a neat stairway. I'm just gonna do Yui. Oh. Yeah, I can get stuck in that real bad. Looks like you used to be able to get across there, but road closed. Why? I wonder why. I didn't bring my coat, did I? Go up around a little bit. Found a parking spot, assuming I didn't back into a telephone pole. Moron. Reserved parking. Reserved parking. Reserved parking. Yeah, if you guys want people to come, you should really need to make better parking spots. 2 hour parking? Looks like that'll work. I probably won't be doing 2 in 2 hours. I'm just gonna wander around a little bit. Alright, let's do some more views of Harper's Ferry. I can't believe that moron hit the pole. See if we can get to the top. Came over the hill, but I didn't see that we could get to the top. So this is where the armory, where John Brown, right to the left here, where John Brown started his little charade on the against slavery. Didn't work, but who knows, maybe it kicked off Civil War, essentially, is what they say. So he took over the armory, although most of the armory was burnt down by the Union soldiers running away. So this is the old part of Harper's Ferry. A lot of old stores. Apparently George Washington set this up as the second armory for the United States after the Revolutionary War. And Thomas Jefferson apparently hiked to the top, supposedly, of this hill to the right. We'll see if we can get up there. But definitely you got a lot of old houses here. Real pretty road, neat little house. I suppose I could stop. So there used to be houses all along here. Nice little bridge, walking bridge and stuff. Nice little area to walk along if you wish to, definitely. Very pretty. I bet in the fall, when the fall colors come out, it's really pretty. This is beyond that time frame. Nice little bridge out there. Glad I got a chance to actually come out here and look. No parking, no parking. You can definitely see that this is an old place where a lot of people used to be. There's an old bridge. Not much left of it. Or it's an old bridge, but it's not really. It's more of a building. I bet that was some type of a mill using water to do something. Let's see what that says. I bet it's an old mill. Shepherd Pope Factory. Yeah, see, it's an old mill for making paper, essentially, probably. So let's go back into town. I don't want to leave yet. Well, that didn't work. So this is an old paper mill off to the right. Guy's name was probably Shepherd. Used water probably to process the pulp. Sort of see down that canal there. It's pretty, a very pretty little area. Very touristy though. See if we can find some music. So basically, the Harpers Ferry was just a place that crosses the river. You know, originally it was a place where Harpers Ferry, some guy ferried people across the Potomac, and it's where two rivers connect, the Potomac and the I can't think of what it's called all of a sudden. I had it in my head, lost it. So anyway, it's where two rivers meet. So of course they had two bridges here. So this is where everybody met to cross the river. Rivers. Neat old bridge there. A lot of people walking around here. Let's head up. See if we can find some other areas. This is the oldest part right down here, definitely. Head up hill. See if we can go off to the left here after we get up a ways. Definitely they had to make this street wider, I'm sure, and a lot of buildings fell down. Showed Towns Inn, for rent, wine. I'm sure in the summer this is a nice little place. A little bit cool in the winter. Not too many people wandering around. Probably the way I like it though. Off to the right, places where there used to be houses. Now they're parking lots, look like. Is that that's not a road, is it? I can't tell if that's a road. So, climbing this hill. Might have to come back and see what the deal is. I can't think I was bit. I think a little varmint got me. So how do you get to the left here? Main street in and out of town, but how do you get to the left onto the top of that hill? There, Henry Clay Street. Let's go down. Oh, I gotta get some pictures. This is probably somebody's driveway, but yeah, we gotta get some pictures of these neat old cars. We got some old Model A's, and that's a Model A. Old Dodge-ish looking thing. Oh, cool. Neat. Neat. They need some work on those. I'm not going to bother them. I just want to real quick take some pictures. I had to get video of that, or a picture of that. Now it's gonna bing at me if I don't move. I'm hoping this is a two-way, but I see a car driving up this way. Kitty. Here. This will sort of be. Yeah, these are dinky little streets. Guys, what a heck of a driveway, huh? I have a feeling that if you don't go too fast here, you end up crashing off the edge there. Well, I think you go this way, I guess. That's a pretty hill. Sort of odd how they... I wonder how the property lines are here. So, that's sort of a neat old Harper's cemetery. Neat old church and stuff. Old house. Old buildings. Residential permit. Fun. Oh, that's bright. Oh, that's pretty though. Very pretty. I gotta figure out what time I gotta get up in the morning. Lancaster Street. I think they're all named after people. I sure want to live here. You feel like you're always on display. Park headquarters. Probably where that guy was walking to. Go around this block for fun. See some map before we stop. Hey, doggy. Is this the main street that I just came down? Historical District. Columbia Street. Let's go Columbia Street. I think I meant down the street. For sale. 15. Yeah. Shack is falling down. What's left of that garage? Below on that thing, it'd fall over. Back to where I was. Gilmore Street. Sort of cool. Used to be a street there, but it's a stop sign. I didn't notice that. That's cool. Just at the top of this hill. Yeah, I said, what the heck? What is that besides brighter than crap? Alright, well here's the school. See, that school looks like it's... That guy didn't even look. Dude, he didn't even look. See, there's a lot of park buildings here. Well, he's parked... Look at that, he didn't even stop. You know, I should videotape that. He's a park worker thinking he's above the law. He does whatever he wants. Just like every other, a lot of the government workers think they can do whatever they want. Stay, dude, don't back in front of me. See, he just still doesn't stop. Doesn't even pretend to stop. Well, I forgot. He's one of the elite. A lot of these government workers get to be the elite, and they do whatever they want. Falling apart. Alright, what's that? Town Hall. Harper's Ferry Town Hall. Oh, Town Hall Post Office. Okay. So, this is Boulevard. Okay. Now we're in a different town. Pretty much the same town. Hey, there's our car. As we pass that car. It's the same basic thing. A little different color. Not This is going to suckwad right there. Ah! I can't see nothing. It's bright.